So we're talking about a plan to wake up in the morning. We're here in Biloxi. We're leaving in the morning. Coming down 110 to the Beau Rivage. So pretty. And then Shane asked us a question. How fast do you think you can get ready to leave in the morning? What are you going to do, Shane?
I'm going to empty the black and gray tanks. Black first, remember, black first, then gray.
What time is it?
Yeah, but it's everybody's taking a shower but me, and it's travel
52.
day. Remember, you got to make sure the gray you actually empty more than black. So sometimes you got to watch out. You can go and empty your gray, and then the black fills up the next day, and you may not have enough gray to finish it. But when you have 3 girls in your rig, yeah, that's not a problem.
What are you doing? How'd you get out of the house? Why are you being such a bad boy? We're staying here in the Back Bay, Biloxi, looking at the Imperial Palace there to the rear. There were only about 3 RVs when we first pulled in. And this is Blue Thunder. Let's see what Shane's doing.
How did you let the dogs out? I didn't know you're out here creeping. Why are you out here creeping?
I don't know.
How did Monty get out?
Monty's just peeing on everything. He just slipped out. Okay, so the next morning we did pack up pretty quick. You know, leaving the coast. Yeah. You know, you get better, you get more efficient, and our whole crew got a little bit better and more efficient at packing up, getting out of there. Girls got even more helpful. And then, you know, when we left, we're heading all the way to New Hampshire, but we left the coast of Mississippi, and we drove. I mean, we were still, by this time we're already starting. Like a 6-hour drive. It was a good drive to.
Right, but we were still tired for some reason.
Pass. In Clemson or something.
Auburn. So if you notice.
Oh no!
But if you notice, when I went out, you know, by the time that they took a shower, and I had to go out empty the gray, it was like almost 11 o'clock right then. So by the time we, you know, finished up that night, it was like 1 o'clock, and we left the next morning. So still tired.
Too much.
Still tired, but it wasn't that hard of a drive. But if you notice, about the time we were making this trip, Cristobal had come through. We even delayed leaving a couple of days from our, you know, from the beginning, from Corpus Christi, because of Cristobal.
We didn't want to be chased by the rain, so we went behind the rain.
Yeah, our thinking at first was, oh, we're going to get out of here and we're going to get ahead of it, get ahead of that storm. And it's like, no, let's not outrun it, because especially we were going to go up, hit I-10 and just go up, you know, go straight east on the shoreline, you know.
It's gonna spin.
So we let it go, but then we ended up following the rain and kind of catching up to it. So you, like, as soon as we got to Eagles Landing, wasn't it?
Eagles Landing.
Yeah, in Auburn. It was raining. Well, guys, we're here in Auburn, Alabama, and right as we got here, so I got it pretty much in the spot. I don't know if we can see it. Good spot right up front. It's still a little tight to get in here. But this will happen sometimes. You know, all we want to do is drop the trailer, get set up, you know, get comfortable, but it's pouring down. You know, I would just put on a rain suit and man it if I had to, but I'm thinking it'll pass soon, hopefully. Well, the rain stopped and a little tight, but they gave us their front lot, so I mean, I do fit. Bethany's like, it's pull through, why don't you just pull right in and line up? Well, you know, it's like the truck comes in and then I go, but it doesn't have enough length for the rig to catch up with the trajectory to line. Does that make sense? How you doing?
Yeah, it was raining.
Anyway, that park, it was small, but the guy there was super cool. And I was like, where can I park my truck? He said, just take the one next to it. There's no one there. I was like, wow. See, it wasn't football season. I don't think you can get in that place during football season.
Probably not.
We're talking Auburn, SEC. SEC, go SEC. So, anyway, yeah, because a lot of the other rigs we saw there, you could tell they were kind of permanently there. And he acknowledged that fact, that it was true.
Yeah.
That people like buy a, you know,
buy a rig just for that place, and they leave
buy
it
it
there
and park it and leave it, so they have it during football season. And so they pay all year just to have it for football season. Sure do.
To do.
But anyway, when you go to build a park, you got 3 options: rock parking pad, asphalt parking pad, or concrete parking pad. And the quality is in that exact order.
And then you got stamped concrete, the fancy.
Oh, you can get fancy from there. Or you got pavers. Okay, I'm sorry, we can go one higher. In Florida, they get some pavers. But anyway, for the most part, concrete's the nicest, let's just say that. So when a park is being built and it chooses to go with rock, now, and I can understand that decision in some of the places later you'll see where we're parked. Maybe that's the local resource that you have, and maybe, you know, rock is cheaper, and especially if it's locally sourced. But if you choose to go rock, people that own RV parks, you have to periodically buy it, okay? Especially, you know, when you first build a park and you put rock, it's going to go in the ground
Or what happens,
rather
Shane,
quickly
if you don't renew your rock.
It becomes a mud bath, but we'll
Yeah.
talk about that later. Eagles Landing was not the case. You know what they had there?
What?
Crushed limestone and concrete parking pads. But even their drive that was rock was crushed limestone. What crushed limestone does, as you drive over it, it crushes and compacts. Now, at first it'll kind of go on the ground too, but you can tell that park had re-up, and as it gets crushed over and over and over again, it becomes solid, almost like concrete, even though it's limestone. They call it crushed limestone. Anyway, we pulled in there, it was raining, and I had to adjust, and I'm turning that dually on that rock, and it didn't even dig into the limestone at all. That's how hard compact it was. I was very happy with that part. Now, I'm not pushing this, but I'm just showing as an example. We wanted one that would work on all toll roads. RV Transcore makes it. It's not cheap. It's about $100 for this, but then you register it with your car and you're good to go. And they say that they cover 96% of all toll roads in the US, so that's pretty good.
I'm just gonna stick that puppy right here. There we go. Out of the way from me. That should be good. Now we're ready to roll.
It was cool until we left and we lost our foot pad for the first time. Did you make me run in the middle of the highway to go get that?
I didn't make you do anything. That's your job. Bethany, you'll see her through this. She's getting her exercise. It's real cute. But was it there we lost it? I thought that was when we were.
We totally lost it.
We saw us lose the foot pad somewhere else. We have to raise that.
Go get the foot pad.
We've got to raise that landing gear. We got to raise.
And then you took off with so much of his rock, you probably left a dent at the end. Because when we looked.
Oh, the foot didn't come off, but it scraped it. We heard it scrape.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. It didn't come off there though.
It didn't?
Yeah, those jacks, they're way too low.
They're way too low.
We gotta pull them up one.
Yeah, so we gotta figure that out.
But anyway, I like that park. We went in there and it had a nice little clubhouse and everything was clean. And,
yeah, it was good.
And the guy that ran it was really
nice.
cool.
Yeah, very good.
And he lived there, so that was awesome.
Yeah.
And your sister came.
And my sister came.
Some squash.
Yeah.
And from her.
So that's where Monty got how long he is.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
There. Where are you going? Hold up. No. Hold up. Oh my God. Coda, come here. Coda. Get over here. You want a spanking, Coda? You sit up here. Stop it.
You sit
Coda.
Is that Bear or Coda?
Coda's over there. Coda.
I thought that's Bear.
Now. You are dead. Come here. Coda. Coda.
He's like, I got energy, folks.
Coda. Get him.
I got energy to get out.
You're a mess.
I need to get out the energy.
Again. God. Bear, stop it. Get up.
This is Bear, the light one?
Yeah, this is Bear.
Come on, Bear.
Did I say you can get down?
What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? You Bear? Are you Bear?
Her sister came with 2 puppies.
2 puppies.
And Megan, her daughter, was supposed to come with her, but she didn't come at the last
Because she
minute.
was smart.
But so we had the 2 teenagers. Then her sister came with 2 dogs. We have 2 dogs. So we had 2 teenagers, Kim,
4 dogs.
her 2 dogs, our 2 dogs,
4 dogs.
and us.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
So she met us in Auburn, and she stayed the night there, and she was going to follow us to our next stop.
Which was?
Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Our first campground.
Yeah. Now the others were RV parks, and this was our first campground. So we've learned there's a difference between a RV park and campground.
Yeah.
Take exit 2A on the right to I-26 East.
It's been a long, arduous journey.
Asbill, that's where we'll be going.
It's been good. We got through Atlanta, thank goodness, in rush hour. Like
And rain.
And rain on 285. That was nuts. I wish I would have got that on camera for you, but my knuckles are so white I don't even think
And she's not even
I wasn't even driving.
We're here in South Carolina, Spartanburg. Pretty. We'll see. See if I can get level somewhere. We'll see what the spot looks like.
Okay. They didn't have my number. That's weird. Okay. So
They didn't have your number. What do you mean?
it says, sorry, we usually call all guests prior to leaving for the day, but for some reason we didn't have your number on file. So we're at the office, and then we go by the water, I don't know, can you read that map? Is this way?
Well, this is where the
Okay.
office is. You got to turn it this way.
Okay.
So it says go all the way around. Let's see here. I could definitely spend a couple days here if we can get in and get level. I mean, it's very nature.
How about those lines? You
Duck
think
crossing. Yeah, they gotta have it.
those power lines are okay, you mean?
Yeah. Hello. It's looks kind of tight in here. Can we? You think we can make it?
Yeah, where are you going?
30.
31.
Hey.
Oh, y'all are making it not nice.
That's not fun when y'all are like that. We'll make it then. That's good. Thank you, sir. You see what they say? They said, "Wow." He was about to say he couldn't get it out because the dogs are barking, but he was about to say, "Y'all are big."
So we gotta take a left there. So
Yeah.
and then you skirt on.
And then left or to the right?
Right.
I'm looking at a damn tree. Is what I'm looking at. I got it. I need your arm to go away so I can see my mirror. Yeah, I need the left side, but this is the threatening side.
And then you have the one turn and you go to the far turn,
Go to the next
the
turn.
next turn. And then it will be the 1, 2, 3, 4 spots.
It's the what spot? That's a cool looking golf cart. We're in this cute little campground,
Campground.
not RV park,
I
but
didn't tell you, these guys get semis out of here all the time. And they said on Thursday morning when we leave, if you would like, they will come and help you. And
semis.
they will even stop the traffic coming into the park from the road and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll get you out. And they come at 10 a.m.
We are in South Carolina, by the way. So they blocked their way for freight trucks to come in, huh? There's Blue Thunder sitting under the DRV.
Actually, there's RV Luxury Resort, RV Resort, RV Park, and then Campground and RV.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
you know who you are.